Iran is rapidly expanding its drone arsenal. Tehran claims attack drone production has surged tenfold after lessons from conflict. From precision strikes to kamikaze systems, drones are now at the center of its military strategy. As tensions rise, one question grows louder. Is drone warfare reshaping the balance of power in the Middle East? Iran has significantly accelerated its military drone production, with officials claiming a tenfold increase in output following last year's conflict involving the United States and Israel. Brigadier General Alireza Sheikh, Deputy Chief of Staff of the Iranian Armed Forces, said the surge took place over a 7-month period after the June 2025 war. Speaking in a televised interview on April 16th, Sheikh described the expansion as a direct outcome of lessons learned during the conflict, which prompted a rapid boost in both manufacturing capacity and operational capability. He said Iran's armed forces are now better prepared for future scenarios, having adapted their strategy based on battlefield experience. According to Sheikh, the country's ability to confront threats and prevent adversaries from achieving their objectives has been strengthened through what he described as a 12-day war that reshaped military thinking.
Today, we can say that the Islamic Republic of Iran has created a new literature in the field of defense and security. This means military creativity, which is the art of combining multiple and different components to create an effective and powerful entirety.
Iranian officials argue that drone technology now plays a central role in their defense doctrine. Sheikh described recent developments as a major shift, claiming that advances in unmanned systems have disrupted opposing defense structures and enhanced the accuracy of missile strikes. He also framed these developments as part of a broader transformation in Iran's military approach, saying the country has created a new literature in defense and security. According to him, the integration of drones with missile systems reflects what he called military creativity, combining multiple capabilities into a more effective force. He added that Iran's military actions had shifted the dynamics of the conflict, bringing its adversaries to the negotiating table to discuss Tehran's demands. The developments underline Iran's growing reliance on drone warfare, signaling a strategic shift that could influence both regional security dynamics and future conflict scenarios. Iranian drone swarms are being cited by military experts as a credible and evolving threat to US naval forces deployed toward the Middle East, heightening concerns over the security of the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier strike group as it nears the region. Cameron Chell, chief executive of drone manufacturer Dragonfly, warned that Iran's expanding use of low-cost unmanned aerial systems could pose a serious asymmetric challenge to sophisticated American warships. Flooding a target with large numbers of inexpensive one-way strike drones has the potential to overwhelm traditional naval defenses, he said, noting that modern systems were never designed to counter mass saturation attacks by unmanned swarms.
Iran's drone capabilities are worth well into the tens of millions of dollars. By pairing low-cost warheads with inexpensive delivery platforms, essentially remotely piloted aircraft, Iran has developed an effective asymmetric threat against highly sophisticated military systems.
The Abraham Lincoln Strike Group, one of the US Navy's most powerful flotillas, has been moving from the Asia-Pacific toward the Middle East amid mounting regional friction with Tehran. While the carrier had not yet crossed into the United States Central Command's area of responsibility at the time of reporting, officials said its arrival there was imminent. President Donald Trump has publicly signaled the deployment as part of a broader armada being positioned to counter Iran's actions following Iran's brutal crackdown on nationwide protests and fears in Washington of further escalation. Iran's unrest has drawn sustained international attention. Nationwide demonstrations, sparked by economic hardship and political grievances, have been met with a deadly government crackdown. Human rights groups estimate the death toll in the thousands, even as the Iranian state disputes those figures. The reinforcement of US military assets includes not only the aircraft carrier, but also F-15 fighter jets and C-17 transport aircraft carrying heavy equipment. Officials say they are bolstering air, land, and sea defenses as they monitor both Iranian actions and developments in neighboring Syria. Analysts stress that the danger from drone swarm tactics lies in their sheer numbers rather than technological sophistication. Small, low-cost drones can be produced in bulk and launched in large salvos, making them hard to track and intercept using conventional shipboard systems. Iran's strategic embrace of such capabilities reflects a broader emphasis on asymmetric warfare, in which less costly technologies are deployed to counter the superior firepower of conventional forces. The situation remains fluid. As the Abraham Lincoln and its escorts draw closer to Iranian waters, the Pentagon faces the dual challenge of deterring further escalation while preparing for potential confrontation with a regime increasingly isolated by domestic unrest and international scrutiny. The coming days will be critical in determining whether Iranian drone threats materialize into direct challenges for US forces or remain part of the broader strategic posturing that has defined this latest phase of tension between Tehran and Washington.